adopted the five. These must include long-term support to Ukraine's autonomy.
In a sharp shift from his usual appeals for support, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has publicly accused Western companies of enabling Russia's drone and missile attacks on Ukraine, a rare rebuke directed at Kyiv's closest allies. Zelenskyy claimed that more than 100,000 foreign-made components were found in Russian weapons used in recent assaults, including parts from firms based in the United States, the United Kingdom, Germany, Japan, and several other countries.
Nearly 100,088 of foreign-made parts were in the launched attack drones. About 1,500 were in Iskanders, 192 in Kinzhal missiles, and 405 in Calibers.
The Ukrainian president said that American converters, British microcomputers, and Swiss microcontrollers are being used to power Russia's drones and missiles. Evidence, he argued, that existing sanctions have failed to choke Moscow's military supply chain.
It is condemnable that Russian missile systems and drones still contain components supplied by foreign companies, in particular American, German, and Japanese ones.
Zelenskyy's remarks mark one of his most direct criticisms of the West since the war began, highlighting growing frustration in Kyiv over enforcement gaps in sanctions that were meant to isolate Russia's defense sector. Ukraine has shared detailed data with its partners, identifying specific companies and products that have ended up in Russian weaponry. Zelenskyy said Kyiv is now preparing new sanctions, targeting those who help Russia and its war.
We have already submitted proposals aimed at limiting these supplies. Our partners already have detailed information on which companies and products should be considered and how to respond.
The statement comes ahead of a G7 sanctions meeting where Ukraine is expected to press for tighter oversight and tougher penalties. But Zelenskyy's unusually blunt tone signals a new rift, one where Kyiv's frustration with its allies is no longer being kept behind closed doors.